Hello and welcome to my channel, Hope in a Pleasant Day, and today I'll be taking you through this insane edition of Possession by Second Sight Films. And I'm not even kidding, like I've literally just taken this out of the box and I've done a quick unboxing video obviously before I've done this, and I've got to say even the size of this really shocked me. I mean, when you look at it from the front, it looks perfectly normal and everything, and when you turn it on the side it is gigantic. And I've got another edition here just to do a little comparison. And when you sit it, right next to each other, it takes up like two of these editions, and these are just like the normal limited sets. So yeah, it is packed and you get an absolute ton of stuff inside. You get a 220 page hardcover book, and you get a 211 page book of the script, which is mental. And yeah, as you can see there, absolutely insane. So yeah, Second Sight I've really gone all out with this set. I think it got delayed for quite a while, a number of years, but I feel like it's going to be completely worth it because apparently the Umbrella 4K looks amazing as well. So I think Second Sight obviously going to knock out the water with this release, and I haven't even watched it yet, so it's going to be quite an experience. This set is still available, which I imagine is going to sell out very fast because the Blu-ray is out of print as well. And I will leave a link in the description to that, and of course I will be doing a 4K review at the end of the video, which I'm really excited to check out. So yeah, it's going to be quite an exciting one. So yeah, there's only one thing left to say, and that is let's get straight on the unboxing.
Not flesh. Hasta la vista.
He's beginning to believe.
Right, so I've got my handy little penknife. It's a bit possessed today, doesn't want to hurt anyone, but it definitely does want to open boxes up. So I think we'll do that. And I'll cut into this little bit here. It seems to be the easiest bit to cut into, compared to the rest of it. So yeah, I don't know if this video will get like a strike or something, because it has got a picture of a woman on the front there. A little bit naked, but we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, it's got your standard J card, and as you can see, even the J card is massive. Oh, that's mental. And got a little bit of a write-up about the film. Got an absolute ton of special features. And like I said at the start of the video, you've got 220 page book. You've got 211 page book of the script. And technical aspects, you've got Dolby Vision, which I imagine is going to look amazing. Can't see Dolby Audio anymore, but it does contain a Master Audio DTS HD, which is going to be quite interesting. I think the Umbrella one, I think that had like a 2.1 mono, but I can't really comment on that because I haven't really checked it out. It does contain strong violence and horror, so awesome. And it has got Sam Neill in it, he's just awesome. So there's the front there, and I'm going to try and not make any rude jokes, but I'm really going to have to resist because I don't want to seem like I'm possessed. But it has got a nice matte finish all round. Got the top there, the side, the back, and the bottom. And yeah, the artwork all around is just beautiful, and it is a wraparound. So let's take all the contents out, do a little squeeze test, and yeah, you've got Eternal Darkness in there, and it's really sturdy. A little bit thinner, I think, from a lot of the sort of bigger editions you get from Second Sight, but it is still quite thick. And yeah, I just want to make mouth movements for that. So next up is, of course, the art cards. So you've got Possession there, the same as the box. You've got Sam Neill there with a nose. He's got like raspberry jam around his mouth or something, I don't know. Same with this girl. And yeah, oh blimey, she's actually quite pretty. Got Sam Neill there. And I think that's like one of the most iconic scenes in the film. I can't remember too much about it. It was quite a few years ago. And back to the start. So there's the back, and they are a nice matte finish, quite thick as well. Second Sight will do some pretty nice art cards. So next up is these massive books. So I think we'll have a look at the script. Why not? And it has got the same layout as the back of the box. So yeah, it's a wraparound. So let's have a little look through that. So yeah, that is packed. That is really packed. Yeah, wow. As I said, 220, what was it, 222 pages? No, it was 211, sorry. yeah, it was 211. But yeah, that's actually pretty nice. You know, if you're a big fan of the film, which obviously you would be if you picked up this film, or you're like me, I completely forgot I pre-ordered it. So you got the hardcover book, as you can hear by the sound, and it is a wraparound as well. And yeah, just looks beautiful. So this is going to be quite exciting. So what we've got here: contents, cast and crew, introduction, crew, cast, introduction, same old, same old. So I suffer, I believe, I am. And yeah, absolutely packed with information, and I don't want to keep this video going for too long, so we'll just have a little look through. But you get the general idea. It's just absolutely packed with information, and that looks a bit dodgy. Weird. Some sort of thing I'd probably draw when I was back at school. So yeah, got some screenshots from the background of the film there. Got the director there, I'm presuming. And you got all the characters and everything. And yeah, you've even got screenshots from, I don't know what this is. They're making concrete, making unknown riddles. So yeah, they're making riddles, obviously. So yeah, wow. And yeah, they got the poster art there. I think is actually, you know, quite iconic. You know, even if you haven't even heard of the film, I think you've seen that somewhere. And you got someone coming out of the walls there. Probably me when my Deliveroo driver appears. Yeah, that looks a bit dodgy. Yeah, a little bit dodgy again. And yeah, it's absolutely packed, as you can see. And just goes on and on. But yeah, you get the idea. And I'm just trying to look at the restoration, because I usually mention it sort of around that. Production credits, you know, doesn't really, oh yeah, acknowledgements and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't really say it. But yeah, 222 pages, that is mental. And yeah, it's got a nice matte finish on the front there. So last thing is, of course, the digipack, which comes with 3 discs. So let's open it up. So first up, you got your 4K. So you've got very standard artwork on there. You got your Blu-ray for the film, the feature and the bonus features. And disc 2 is the North American re-edit, which I don't really know how that differs, but probably like uncut and stuff. So yeah, you got some nice artwork there, sort of a girl staring at you, as you do, probably when you're having the Mackies, and turn over, and it's all screenshots of the girl sort of going crazy, because we all do that, especially if you picked up the second sight edition of Possession. That's obviously going to be me. And yeah, it's just got a nice matte finish all round, and yeah, it just looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, overall, a stunning edition. Can't fault it, you know, second sight, I do some amazing stuff, and this is no different. So yeah, very excited. So only one thing left to say, and that is, let's get on to the 4K review. Right, so let's go out and testing out the film. Stuck on for about 45 minutes because I'm actually quite enjoying it. I do want to know what is going on, and there is a lot of stuff going on with the transfer, so I'll just show off the box set again. Now, as I said in the unboxing, it does contain a Master Audio HDS track, and I've got to say it's used pretty well. When you get to the opening scene and you've got Mark and Anna talking, you know, they're exchanging, it's all crystal clear. And even when you get past that point and you move on to the scene where Mark's sitting down, he's talking to the different company men, you've got the different dialogue bouncing back and forth. It's all very well done. And I never felt it was at any point hard to hear or quiet or, you know, anything like that. And it never was too loud either. And when you've got the different sound levels of, you know, sound effects and, you know, music, again, all balanced very well. Would I say it benefit from a Dolby Audio track? Probably would, but I can't see it being a huge upgrade. So yeah, it's definitely got points on the audio side. So I'll just show off the scene with Mark and the men sitting down.
Yes, verbally.
Did your sensor detect weariness in him?
No, a correct appraisal of the realities.
Is it making him bitter?
No.
And next up is the vision side of things. So, you know, you've got the grain structure, you've got the color grading, everything. So I think we'll start by talking about the grain. It's very soft throughout. You know, it's a very gloomy looking film, so you know what you're expecting when you do pick up. I think that was in the original cut anyway, even before the 4K came out. And I do feel like in some scenes, especially the darker scenes, it's a little bit noticeable when it comes to the grain. Not super heavy or anything, but you know, it's a little bit noticeable. but it's never too bad or anything. The colour grading is nice, you know, as I said, it is a very gloomy looking film, and it's got a very sort of blue tint throughout. And the scene where you meet Mark, you know, going to meet Anna at the school, you get it looks almost different. It's weird, and it's got a very you know, you've got different uses of reds and greens and everything, and it all looks really, really nice. It really did surprise me quite a bit. And I do think the Dolby Vision does complement it quite a lot. So yeah, got no complaints on that side. So I'll just show off the scene where he meets her at the school.
Hello?
What is this, a joke?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you're awake.
What?
So finally is the black levels and shadow detail. Now, as I said, on the vision side of things, you know, it's a very dark looking film. It's going to look gloomy. You're going to get a few instances where it's going to be, you know, quite heavy on, you know, the blacks and everything. But no, it looks really nice. And even the scenes where, you know, they're late at night and, you know, they're walking around the apartment, I never saw an instance of crush or dullness to the picture. So I think Second Sight, again, have done a fantastic job on that front. So yeah, I'll just show off the scene where Mark's walking about. So, you know, because there's a lot of that in the film. So overall, would I recommend picking up the 4K? Now, I can't really comment on the Blu-ray, so I've not seen it. I've just checked out the 4K. And from what I've seen, I'm actually quite impressed. I think Second Sight have done a great job on this transfer. I think people are going to be quite impressed when they do pick it up, because, you know, it's been a long wait coming. So overall, yeah, definitely recommend picking it up. So yeah, that is my short / 4K unboxing review of Possession from Second Sight. And yeah, it's a beautiful looking set. So yeah, only one thing left to say, and that is I hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you again. Goodbye.